Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I have got another design using the Nail Team's glitter of the week, the Angel Mylar. So to see which one of the collection I've used and how I've created this set, please keep watching. So I'm working on Liza, my red iguana hand, for this design. She is all set up, prepped, ready to go. So let's get into the products I am using. From the Gems Acrylics range, I've got Crystal Clear. And then the colours I'm using in this design are the beautiful soft lemony Flora. I've got Ava, which is a beautiful soft lavender lilac colour. I'm going in with April. This was from the recent collection. It's that beautiful spring peach. And the final colour I'm using, also from the most recent collection, we have got Lily. This is a beautiful sort of soft minty turquoisey colour. And the Angel Mylar I'm using in this design is, should I say, the Fairy Mix. And finally, I have got some cute little spring rainbow butterflies to add into this design, because you know me, I love butterflies. So starting off, as I always do, with my thin clear base using Crystal Clear, and then we will get into the design. So design wise for this set, it is really simple. I am doing the same on every nail. It's going to be the colour, then the Mylar, and then some butterflies. The only thing I'm changing up is each nail is going to be a different one of those four colours. So it's sort of a rainbow design. You could do ombres and have each nail a 4 or 3 colour ombre, whatever you wanted, but I wanted to show how these Mylars look on different colours, and I thought the best way to do that is to do each nail a different colour. So I'm starting off on the pinky, and I'm using that beautiful soft lavender colour, Ava. These are all beautiful spring colours, and I wanted to go sort of very pastel-y with this design, which is why I chose the colours I did. Next up on the ring finger, I'm using April. This was from the recent Whispers of Spring collection. You may have noticed I'm absolutely loving that collection because I'm using the colours from it a lot at the moment. They are very spring colours, and as I'm doing some spring designs, it seemed only appropriate. But that aside, I think the whole collection is absolutely beautiful. So with these colours, I am just painting them on. I want to keep this colour on each nail super thin, because we've got to add the Mylar, which will include clear acrylic. We've got to add the butterflies, which will include clear acrylic, and I don't want big thick chunky nails, and I also don't want to come to the end, have encapsulated it, and file away any of the Mylar and butterflies. So we are painting on the base colour. And luckily, gems are so pigmented, you really can just paint them on. You'll see I'll just go back and check areas of the nail, just to make sure I've got nice full coverage. As I do paint down the nail, as I start to run out of product, you do sort of get a little bit of patchiness or even streakiness. That is to be expected. So just go in and add a touch more, but again, keeping it super thin. On the middle finger here, I am using the beautiful Lily. This is that sort of minty turquoise colour. This is going to be one that is beautiful also going into summer. I absolutely love this colour. As you can see, it is still on my nails. I do apologise for the state of my nails. They are in desperate need of redoing. It's just finding the time and the time for my body to allow it, because it does take me a while so that I can have plenty of rests and not completely bugger up my back, arms, legs, joints and everything. And the final colour I am using on the index finger is the stunning Flora. I absolutely love this one from the first to bloom together. It's a really pretty, happy spring lemon colour. It's also going to be one that I will use going into summer. And those of you that sort of have noticed will see just how much I love it, because I have paired it with Lily on my own nails, and I think these two are stunning together. So I'm just finishing off painting these on. Even this lemony colour is super pigmented, so I really can just paint it on the nail, and then once all of the base colour is applied, we can start adding some Mylar and some butterflies. Now I'm not 100% sure where the butterfly mix is from. It's just one I had in my drawer, but I thought they were really nice sort of satiny colours that would work with this design. There are some beautiful butterfly mixes available at the nail team, but they do have other glitters in, and they are more neon bright colours, and I wanted this sort of satiny look, so I dug them out. So I've gone in very wet clear acrylic, picked up that Mylar and placed it on the nail, and then whilst it's still wet, I've tipped out those butterflies on my kitchen towel, and I'm just picking up randomly, placing them on the nail, so over top of the Mylar and onto the colour. The Mylar is going to stick up a little bit because it's sort of, some of the pieces a little bit bent in the pot, and they are funny shapes, and some of them are big shapes, some of them are little shapes, and they don't always lay flat to the nail. I'm going to pat it down as flat as I can, but once we've encapsulated it, it should cover all those bits sticking out, and if it doesn't, we will file it away and it's not going to ruin the look of the nail. And I've done it not so much for a swoosh, because it's not easy to do a swoosh with this Mylar, but I've sort of just done it down the centre of the nail on a little bit of an angle. And I'm placing the butterflies in the wet acrylic after I've done the Mylar. If it has started to dry or set, just go in with a very small wash of clear to stick the butterflies down. I had a bit too much of sort of the bigger pieces of Mylar there, so you see I moved a little bit across onto the yellow nail as well. I also find with this Mylar, it's sometimes ideal to tip a little bit of it out sort of on my paper towel, because you can pick out smaller pieces to fit in any gaps. When you're working straight from the pot, you just get a mix, and you could have big pieces, little pieces. You got a really nice mix, but sometimes it's nice just to be able to pick out what you want, what's going to fit in the nail. And I really hope you can get an idea. Now, I went with a sort of a clear iridescent mix for this design. There are some beautiful sort of coloured iridescents in this collection, but I went with the more clear, so you can sort of see how it changes depending on the colour you use it on. I think the whole design ended up a really pretty sort of spring butterfly rainbow. This is a design I would wear on my nails. Personally, I don't normally go for different colours on every nails. I like to use colour, but I like it all to tie together. I wouldn't normally do 5 different colours, but this is actually something I would do, because I think the Mylar and the butterflies do tie it together really nicely. So all that design is now applied. We've got all the Mylar down, the butterflies, so we need to encapsulate these in clear acrylic. Going to build up our apex, all our structure, make sure all that glitter is fully covered so we don't file into it. As I said, any little bits sticking up, we're not going to lose the look of this design if we do end up filing that away, because it's not like the metallic or the holographic glitters where if you file away the sort of the colour of that glitter, you go down to silver. They are the same colour all the way through. And here we have them all freshly filed. They really are beginning to take shape, I think, so we're going to give them a good clean over, get rid of any dust, fluff or any oils that I've transferred onto that nail that will affect the adhesion of Tina Top. And here she is ready to do her thing with this design. I didn't want to add anything else onto this set. I didn't want any crystals or anything. I wanted this design to be the focus of it. So I'm going to top coat all of these nails, pop in the lamp for a 60-second cure, and then they are done. So here they are, all top coated, cured and finished. And I think this one is a lovely spring set. It is definitely my sort of nail design and something I would wear. But then I love anything that sparkles and I love butterflies. So yeah, it would be something I like. But what do you guys think? Is this something you would wear? Which is your favourite colour out of the 4 colours? Please let me know. I love to see your comments, so please leave me any down below, and also give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. We are coming to the end of this video now. Another one down for this week's glitter of the week. Still a couple more to come, so please come back and check those out. Also check out the description box because I will pop the product details in there. Everything apart from the butterflies is from the nail team. The Mylar glitters, being glitter of the week, are currently on offer, but for all other full price products you can use Helen 5 for a little 5% discount. As I said, I can't remember where I got the butterflies from, but you can get butterfly glitters everywhere, and if you want a nice butterfly mix ready for spring and summer, then check out the spring butterfly glitters on the Nail Team website. They are beautiful as well, but then they're butterflies, and I'm going to say that about all of them because I love butterflies. Anyway, that is it from me today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed this design, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.